American gymnast and Olympic gold medalist Jordan Chiles is now taking a social media break after it was announced that she would be stripped of her bronze medal because of a CAS ruling. Not only that, her family and others are speaking out in her defense. Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your #1 source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So you can just call this a Kempire Sports or KSPN moment. But, you know, we cover anything in pop culture, and everyone is reacting on social media to this news that Jordan Chiles would be stripped of her bronze medal. If you've been watching the Olympics, we found out that she was awarded the bronze medal after a last-minute ruling during the floor exercise, because the judges had gotten it wrong in regards to how they were pointing her particular difficulty of her routine. Well, now they're saying, oh, you made that decision after the appropriate amount of time. So that decision is not official. I'll break it down for you guys in this. But our friends over at USA Today write this. They said, Jordan Chiles might have to return her bronze medal she won at the 2024 Paris Olympics. We know now that she has. The Court of Arbitration for Sport ruled Saturday that the judging panel at the women's floor exercise final improperly granted an inquiry that increases Jordan's score and moved her into the bronze medal position. The Swiss-based court found that Chiles' appeal was submitted past the 1-minute deadline for such requests and therefore should not have been granted. As a result, CAS said that Chiles should have received a score of 13,666 in the event, which would have placed her 5th, just shy of the Olympic podium. But it stopped short of ruling on the order of finish or whether Chiles would keep her bronze. What we're hearing now is that she's officially been stripped of it. They said the Fédération Internationale de Gymnastique, FIG, shall determine the ranking of the final of the women's floor exercise and assign the medals in accordance with the above decision. In response to a request for comment, a spokesperson for FIG, which is the international federation that oversees gymnastics, only said that a statement will be published on the FIG website in due course. But a spokesperson for the International Olympic Committee did not reply to a request for comment. The USA Gymnastics and US Olympic and Paralympic Committee said in a joint statement that they are devastated by Saturday's ruling, arguing that the inquiry into Chiles' score filed in good faith and in accordance with the FIG rules. They said throughout the appeal process, Jordan has been subjected to consistent, utterly baseless, and extremely hurtful attacks on social media. No athlete should be subject to such treatment, the two governing bodies said in their statement. They said, we condemn the attacks and those who engage, support, or instigate them. We commend Jordan for conducting herself with integrity both on and off the competition floor, and we continue to stand by and support her. UCLA is also retweeting this statement saying that they stand with Jordan. Jordan, who's only 23 years old, said immediately after the event that she didn't know that her coaches, Cecil and Laurent Landy, had submitted an appeal on her behalf, but she had been the target of harsh messages on social media alleging that she, quote, stole the bronze from Ana Barbasou from Romania. Chiles appeared to reference either the pending CAS case or the criticism she's received by posting emojis of broken hearts on her Instagram story today. She says, I am taking this time and removing myself from social media for my mental health. Thank you, she wrote in the second message. So the news comes less than a week after what ended up being a dramatic final day in an Olympic gymnastics competition. So in the last routine of the last event, Chiles appeared to finish 5th, fractions of a point behind Barbasou and another Romanian gymnast, Sabrina Voinea. They had scored 13.7 thousand. But then, in what her coaches later admitted was a metaphorical Hail Mary, the U.S. submitted an inquiry with the judging panel, essentially asking them to take a second look at a deduction they had levied against Chiles. After reviewing the element in question, which is called a tour Okay, I'm not French. The judges walked back the deduction and increased Chiles' score by 1/10 of a point, which boosted her to bronze. So one of the USA coaches said this: I was not confident, but what do you have to lose? She was out of the podium already, so even if they dropped the score, it couldn't have been worse. You know, we tried. I was at the same angle as the judge, and I felt her, I guess the move was way better than all the other meets and she's done. So what the heck? We may as well try. The last-minute adjustment resulted in a heartbreaking scene for the Romanian bronze medalist at the time, Barbara, who had gone up to the floor with a Romanian flag, believing she had won bronze. When the inquiry was announced as having been successful, she dropped the flag and left the podium. This is heartbreaking news for all of the gymnasts involved. And I see a lot of comments, people saying, it's the judge's fault. So what should we do here? Should both of them get a bronze? Look, I don't know. So in the days that followed, Romanian Prime Minister Marcel, I cannot pronounce his name, I apologize, said that he would not be attending the closing ceremony of the Paris Games because of the judging decision, while former Romanian gymnast Nadia Comaneci also criticized the handling of the appeal. I can't believe we play with athletes' mental health and emotions like this, Comaneci wrote on on X, formerly known as Twitter. The Romanian Gymnastics Federations later filed multiple appeals to the CAS, challenging the outcome of the event. One of the appeals involved the inquiry submitted on Chiles' behalf, which the Romanian Federation claimed was filed 4 seconds past, not 4 seconds, past the 60 seconds deadline. The other appeal sought the reversal of a deduction levied against Bonilla for stepping out of bounds. So CAS granted its first appeal but denied the second. It is immediately unclear what recourse U.S. Gymnastics or the USOPC might have moving forward, though CAS decisions are usually only appealable to the Swiss Federal Tribunal, which only reconsiders them on limited and largely procedural grounds. Chiles has said that she was immensely proud of winning an individual medal at the Paris Games after helping lead the U.S. team to silver at the 2021 Tokyo Olympics. She once again played a significant role in the team final this year, where the Americans won gold. She said, I'm on cloud 9. This is my first ever Olympics individual event apparatus final at my second Olympics. I have no words. Chiles also finished 4th in the all-around qualifying, but it was excluded from the final because of a rule in gymnastics that limits the field to only 2 gymnasts per country. Even though she had finished 4th, she finished 3rd among American gymnasts in the all-around, behind the eventual gold medalist Simone Biles and bronze medalist Suni Lee. So this is disappointing, and I can see that Jordan's sister has spoken out on social media in an Instagram story saying this: please keep Jordan and my family in your prayers. Racism is real. It exists. It is alive and well. They have officially 5 days later stripped her of one of her medals. Not because she didn't win, not because she was drugged, not because she stepped out of bounds, not because she wasn't good enough, but because the judges failed to give her difficulty and forced an inquiry to be made. 4 seconds. Her bronze medal was stripped over 4 seconds of time that would have never needed to happen if the judges did their job. So she's saying if the judges first did their job and rated her accordingly, then we wouldn't have, the coaches wouldn't have had to put in an appeal that came 4 seconds later. I mean, she's right. She says, I love you, baby sis, and I got your back no matter what. Well, apparently all of us have your back, Jordan Chiles. You are stellar in your work. I can imagine seeing her again at the next Olympics, but you did the damn thing in Tokyo and here in Paris. Guys, I want to know your reaction to the news that Jordan Chiles has been stripped of her bronze medal at the Paris Olympics. They're just playing in our faces over there in Paris. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. I'm out here at KSPN. Thanks for watching.
Ooh, you bring the lighter. I got the